to the Pleasant Grove versus Lone Peak at Lone Peak. Second meeting of the season. Lone Peak took the first. The first meeting, Lone Peak beat PG by 4 points. Really close game, came down to the wire. I'm expecting this to be a really good game.
Yeah, it should be here in the Knights Arena. We're about to start the national anthem, so we'll show respect right now and get straight to that.
And gentlemen, please remove your hats to honor this great nation and this community as Mitch Vanley, a student at Lone Peak High School, performs our country's national anthem.
Good showing tonight for some good basketball. PG at Lone Peak. Should be a great game. Yeah. Maybe a state matchup here coming up pretty soon.
This could be a preview of a state championship round or one of the rounds in state.
Yeah. Both teams the top in the region.
Casey Brown, starter, shooting guard for Pleasant Grove. Tyler Pearson
will be in at small forward. Vika will be in at point guard.
At center, a 7-foot junior, number 22, Matthew Van Coleman.
Matt coming in at center like always.
We saw a big game from Matt against Westlake, getting that triple-double. It was one of his best games of the year.
Yeah, definitely a great game. I believe he had 22, 12, and 10, but a really good game for Matt. Hopefully he'll have a big performance tonight like he did with Westlake.
I noticed what hurt PG last time was their big men could shoot the three, so that would suck Matt Van Komen out, and then that would leave him wide open for those layups.
Yeah,
which really hurts.
What I noticed from watching from the crowd was that they lost their momentum about midway through the third quarter, never got it back, and it was a hard time to get back in the game in the fourth quarter. Very difficult. They can't get down on themselves late in games. That's their biggest flaw right now. They have to shoot well, they have to play good defense, and they have to start winning these games, showing that they're the top team to compete with.
Yeah. They started off strong against Lone Peak, and they did. They just kind of died down slowly throughout the game. I don't know if they lost energy, or it was just they weren't feeling it.
And that's something that happened in Arizona. They started well, and they ended well, and that's what they need to do if they want to win games. The big game situations, they're losing these games because of the fact that they're not able to keep their momentum up, to keep their energy up. by putting the J-Dogs in. They've been trying to get the momentum really, really late in games with 30 seconds left. And by that time, they're normally up by 15. But right now, they just need to play with some intensity, play with some meaning, have a chip on their shoulder, and try to get this win so they can be the top of the region.
Versus the Vikings. And it's time for the tip-off.
Tip-off now. Matt Van Komen going in for the Vikings. So again, the starters, Matt, Kale, TP, Wika, and Casey.
Number 30 tipping off against Matt Van Komen. Matt has yet to lose a tip, and that's not going to end here.
Casey takes the ball down, passes to Kale. Kale down to Matt. Drives inside, spin move. Nice hook. Rolling off his right shoulder.
That was a great hook from Matt Van Komen. We notice when he feels in these games, everyone else plays well when he feels it.
Yeah, that's another thing that happened in the last game at PG. Matt wasn't shooting well, and he couldn't get the ball out to teams, to the rest of the team, and it was very difficult for them to come off and have energy.
Difficult pass from number 0, Chantry Ross, but he gets it there. Back up to Chantry. He's going to look to pass up to Ashworth. And he's going to kick out to center, number 30, and back to Ashworth.
Good defense by Casey. Dribble clinic.
Defense.
Good job, good defense. Casey with the steal. Kale, TP, running down into the block, and that's good.
Great move by Tyler Pearson. Great Euro step.
Good transition offense there by the Vikings. Good passes inside.
Shot from Ashworth, going to be off.
Good hustle by Wika.
Chantry, and he'll hit that mid-range jumper.
That one's good. Kale into Akina. Mikhail will take it down. Back to Kavika. At the TP. Stolen by 0.
Ross is going to pull up for 3. It's going to make it.
That one's good.
It's going to make the game 5-4.
And that's how fast this game switches. Just back and forth, back and forth.
And one thing PG needs to focus on is the turnovers. Casey Brown for 3, just off. Fast break for Lone Peak.
Take a charge.
We're going to call block on Kavika.
And good job by Wika getting set there. Not his call. Maybe next time.
I thought maybe they'd call the charge since it was the center coming at him. Maybe they'd give the call to the little guy in the paint.
Sometimes you don't get the calls you want, though. Just happens. It's how the refs work.
First free throw rattles in. It's going to make the score 6-4 for Lone Peak.
I remember 30 being good, too, hitting a lot of good three-pointers there at the end of the game.
Yeah, he wasn't so good at the free throw at the end of the game, but he was definitely getting those clutch rebounds. And it's going to be an offensive foul on number 1. He's going to push off. There's one on the browser. I was just making sure. Lone Peak is going to inbound in the corner. Does the footage look good? It's still great. That's okay. As long as it's there.
Number 3 passing to 30.
Going to kick over to number not going to be open. Chantry Ross up top.
Vikings running a man defense.
Mickelson on Chantry. Number 30 for 3. That's going to be good.
He's a good shooter. He's an athlete. He also is on Lone Peak's golf team and is a state champion at that. So, you know, good athlete, good athlete.
It's going to be tipped by Ashworth. It's going to go off of his own leg and be PG ball. I'm guessing usually they inbound to Matt Van Komen.
This time, maybe not.
And there it is to Matt. Just off. Mickelson's going to get it, though.
Good hustle by Kale, getting out to the arc. Kale drives inside. Passes back out to Casey. Weird pass right there.
I think it's deflected. Casey pump fake, and he's going to have a wide open layup to the lane. It's a great move.
Vikings still down by 3, though.
Chantry drives in, kicks out to number 1. Tough 3, and he's got it.
They can't keep letting him have that. They can't keep letting him have that. They keep doing that, they're gonna put this game away early.
Lone Peak's hitting those 3s, which is a bad sign for PG.
High ball screen there for Matt. Pick and roll.
Oh,
that
man.
Was nice.
Man, I thought I saw a dunk coming. I thought I saw an alley-oop.
12-8.
Ross is going to drive in, kick out. Number 30 for 3. It's off. Mickelson with the rebound.
Aquino will take the ball down on the fast break.
Up to Kavika, they're going to reset.
Starting to run a play now. Rika, on the left wing, into TP, into Matt.
That's what we like to see. Pump fake from the mid-range. It's going to stop.
Steal by 32. Looks like it'll stay with the Vikings, though.
Bad pass by Matt.
About 3:45 left in this one.
Stevens going to drive in, kick out to Ross.
Good defense there for Aquino.
He's going to drive in, great move, and get that nice scoop layup.
Matt almost got that block. Maybe a little higher, he would have. Aquino will take the ball down. It's TP, Casey, into Matt. Looks like Matt will take it in. Sky hook.
Just
no
right.
Good.
And actually off Lone Peak's foot. It's going to be PG ball.
Boggs, Pin, and Banks will come in. Looks like TP, Matt, and Matt will be out.
Matt's going to sit probably for the rest of the quarter, get some rest in. Coach will most likely talk to him about what to work on against these bigger defenders.
It's always a struggle for the Vikings to win these games. Always a struggle.
Jesse Boggs down low, out to Kavika. He's going to dish in and loose ball. And it's going to stay PG ball. Kavika's going to inbound from the very corner. Tough inbound spot.
Looks like they might change the baseline. Nope. And it looks like a timeout, maybe?
Coach Mack's going to call a timeout.
Vikings down 6. What are you seeing so far here, Tyler?
Need to work on defense for PG. Just the perimeter defense. The down low defense has been really good. They've only had, what, 1 layup? Really, the rest has been 3s. So I think just some work on defense for PG, and they could pull ahead.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how well they're shooting from perimeter, because normally their perimeter defense is pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's hard for Matt to switch and get out to the arc and try to block those shots, as he's that post man. He's that big post guy. So it's hard for him to switch in.
Yeah. We have Jake Pincock, Kavika, Casey Brown, Tyler Fairbanks, Jesse Boggs in for PG right now. Inbound to Kavika in the backcourt.
So Aquino will take the ball down. Out to Casey. Casey to Pin. Pin out to Banks for three. No good.
First three of the game. Maybe he'll start to feel it on his next one. They're going to call a block.
I think that's a bad call.
That was
personally, I think that's a bad call. I saw his feet set, but I guess they're not giving it to him.
I think the first one I thought was a block, but this one I think was definitely a charge.
Yeah, it looked like his feet were set. I guess they're gonna call it.
And he came in deep with the shoulder. He's gonna make his first. PG down 5. 2.5 left.
That one's good too. 16-10, Lone Peak up. Vikings coming out flat here, don't know what's up.
Kavika for 3, that's good. That's what we need right there. When they have the 3-point shooting, everyone starts to feel it.
Yeah, they need some momentum here. They need some momentum.
Yeah.
13-16.
Three's off.
Good D by Banks.
Pincock with the rebound, and Kavika is going to take up the ball for PG.
Out to Casey. Casey sizing his man up.
Over to Pincock.
Pin into Boggs. Stolen.
Thrown away.
Vikings doing good with the man defense.
Ross on the wing. He's going to try to dribble past Fairbanks, lose the ball. He's going to stay here for Lone Peak.
But good hustle by Pin. That's what they need to keep doing. They need to have that hustle, have that urgency, get those loose balls. They just need to keep trying.
Those hustle plays really help.
Yeah, that effort that they're giving right now is really good for them.
They get those it gets the momentum going. And alley-oop play gone wrong. Number 3 for 3. That's good.
That one worked.
It seems like Lone Peak's probably shooting 80% from 3 right now. I think they've only missed 1.
I'm amazed at how well this team has come out and shot. Earlier in the game, last game, they weren't shooting this well from 3 this early.
Call a travel on Casey Brown.
Looks like Kale Mickelson will tap in.
Ross is going to bring up the ball for Lone Peak. Pass over to Ashworth. Back to Ross.
Pin losing his footing. Missed the shot. Casey taking the ball down. Drive inside.
Nice.
Good move.
It's a nice layup by Casey Brown.
Good move for Casey.
And thrown away by by Lone Peak. It's going to be PG ball.
Banks, Boggs, and Pin coming back out to the bench.
And Mickelson.
And yeah, Kale. Yeah, so you got Kale, TP, and Matt back in on this floor.
34 seconds left. Casey Brown with the ball up top.
They're looking to take the last shot now.
Yeah, they're going to hold for last shot. Hopefully get a point off it. Will help really take some of the pressure off of PG.
Keena at the top of the key.
Calling for Casey. 8 seconds.
Switch by Matt. High ball screen.
They're going to call block on Chantry Ross. That's Ross's first foul.
6.2 seconds left here coming in on this inbound play. And this first quarter will be in the books. Three.
No good.
No good. That's the last thing that the Vikings need is more momentum going towards the Knights.
Yeah, if that would have gone in, that would have been a huge momentum changer for PG. I mean, for Lone Peak, that would have been bad. Really, the game's been about steady about where we're at. PG about down usually about 4 to 6 points. Really just need to get something going.
In the last game, they had a nice 10-point lead. It was nice. It was a nice cushion for a little while until Lone Peak started shooting well, and then it just went flat.
They actually had the 10-point lead until one of Lone Peak's player banked in 2 threes back to back, and that just took away from PG so much that it's just tough to play after that.
Agreed.
Lone Peak with 3 fouls and Pleasant Grove with 2. Might see some bonus at the end of this quarter.
Right now, the leading scorer for the Vikings is Casey Brown with 6 points right now.
And Chantry Ross has 7 for Lone Peak. Lone Peak's points really all coming from 3 players. Chantry Ross, number 1, and number 30. Stephen Ashworth, actually one of the best players on Lone Peak, has 0 points right now.
So at the start of the second quarter, we've got 19-15, Lone Peak up 4. Vikings looking to get a lead here until before halftime. If they do that, they got to keep the lead through halftime, though. That's the problem, is once they go into halftime with a lead, sometimes they come down.
Oh, and a nice block by Mickelson.
Yeah, on the Knights. Good rebound there from Matt. Just got to keep doing that.
That was a great defensive possession for PG. Lone Peak still with the full court press. Into Casey, back to Mickelson, the inbounder.
Back to Casey. They're trying to get him caught on that 8-second violation.
Into Matt. He's got a number 30 on him. The left. Oh, trips over his ankle.
Difficult shot, and Matt trips again.
It's going to be PG ball. Thrown away by Lone Peak.
Kale, bring the ball down to the right wing.
Lone Peak with a huge lineup right now. Kale crosses over. An easy layup.
Good job by Kale. Doing a really good job. It's nice to see a sophomore come in as a starter and play so well.
Ross for 3. It's going to be off. Rebounded by Tyler Pearson. Fast break. It's going to be a 3-on-2. Can they finish?
In transition.
And it's going to be no good. They're going to call foul on...
I think it'll be Matt. It'll be an over-the-back foul.
On number 10, Tyler Pearson.
Maybe not.
I think he swiped and hit him in the arm.
Substitution number 32, Taylor Madison. He's in for Jackson Hall.
PG going back to their... Oh, nice steal by Kavika. Up to Tyler Pearson. Into Matt. And they're going to call foul on number 1.
Believe it'll be a reach-in.
Yeah, it was a reach-in. Oh, not on number 1, on number 23. Or 32.
Number 3 got fouled out last time and kind of became a little whiner baby after that. He's trying to argue with the ref that it wasn't a foul.
Tyler Pearson doubled.
That was a difficult game with the refs. A lot of fouls called in the first and second halves.
Mickelson with a great move. Shot. Nice extra pass. That extra pass really helped right there. Get that layup.
Ball movement is the key to this basketball game right now.
Stephen Ashworth, 0 points right now. Passes over to number 30. Over to Ross. Open 3. It's going to be off.
No good. Rebound by Matt.
Matt with the big rebound.
Vikings in transition. TP going in. Back to Aquina. At the top, they're going to reset. Casey drive in.
Casey with a great move.
And the Vikings
that was a great move.
The Vikings take their first lead of the game since the beginning of the game.
Lone Peak's going to call a timeout. PG on a 6-0 run.
And that's the first lead of the game since they were up 4-0. They haven't led since that point.
60-second timeout for Lone Peak. PG starting to feel it finally. Starting to realize what they need to do on defense, who's putting up the big points on defense. And then also just, they've had 3 nice, easy layups for those last 6 points.
It's nice to see that they're getting inside. A lot of their shots come from beyond the arc, and if they're able to get inside, easy percentage points.
Yeah, they put one of the centers or power forwards on Casey Brown, and he just drove right past him for a layup. So I wonder if they're going to go back to 3 smalls and 2 bigs instead of 2 smalls and 3 bigs.
(21-19) as the Vikings come out of the timeout. 5:43 left in this half. It's been a pretty good game so far. Back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah. A lot of lead changes. Actually, not a ton of lead changes, only 2 or 3. But it's been a close game the whole time. Ross with the ball. Over number 30. It's going to kick over to Ross again. High post for number 1. He's going to pull for a deep 3. He's going to get it. Not a deep 3, sorry, a deep 2.
Be a good mid-range. Matt's tripping up. I don't know what's happening over here.
And they're going to call a foul on 1. Oh, they're
no,
going to call a foul
Matt.
on Matt. Oh, man. I was like, holy cow, they called that on Matt? No, it was on number 1 on Lone Peak.
Yeah, they're staying with the Vikings ball.
I was going to say, Matt was just walking down there, and 1 shoves his shoulder right into Matt's gut.
Yeah, both Coach and Casey Brown arguing on that one. Casey drive in.
Into Matt.
And it's stolen. Out of bounds, will be staying with the Vikings.
I think number 1's just trying to get into Matt's head. Just trying to push him around. See what they do on the inbounds. They go to Matt again. They're going to go to Matt. Nice, easy shot off. Back up and in.
And that one's good. Another lead for the Vikings. Their 3rd lead change of the game.
Lone Peak, really, they don't sub a lot. Deep 3 from Ashworth, that's good.
In these high intensity games, Coach Mack doesn't sub a lot either.
Yeah.
You watch him only sub maybe 2 or 3 times during the first half, maybe 2 or 3, maybe 1 or 2 times in the second half. TP driving inside.
Open 3 for Kavika. That's good. The great 3 to match.
26-24 Viking lead.
Number 30 calling for the ball. Gets it over to Ashworth. Over to Ross. Number 32. Number 30 in the corner. Blocked by Matt. And Matt's going to save it as well. And then call a foul on number 1. That's going to be his 3rd.
Lone Peak now, 6 fouls.
So actually going to call that on number 3, Ashworth. It's going to be his 2nd. And that's 1 and 1 for PG. 1 and 1. 4 minutes left in the quarter. I don't know who's going to the line.
Look, it might be. I would suspect Casey.
Yeah, I couldn't see who had the ball for PG, and it looks like it's Casey Brown. That was a great sequence of events for PG right there.
So
great
Vikings,
defense.
Vikings are in the bonus now.
Yeah, great save by Matt Van Komen. He was actually out of bounds when he jumped out of bounds.
I saw that too.
But the ref didn't see it, so that's okay. And
we'll take what we can get. Casey missing the free throw.
PG with some great defense right now. It's going to be off. One with the rebound. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Holy cow! Matt just stuffed the crap out of number 1. And oh man, he gets back with another block.
Right back, right back.
Oh my gosh. Matt with a, oh my gosh, that was a great block. Just smacked that right off the backboard.
TP coming out for Banks.
That was a hell of a block. Holy, the foul on Casey. He swiped it in his hand.
Matt taking a...
They're going to call a charge. Man. Matt taking a charge. You don't see that often. They usually never give it to him.
And we're sitting right here behind this PG bench, and they're going crazy. They're going crazy on the bench right now. Really happy about that call.
That's actually going to be... Shouldn't that technically be 1 and 1? It's an offensive foul. But I guess not.
Casey coming down to help. And he will take the ball down.
3:20 left in the half. Casey with a nice cross. Fouled on the way up. Foul's going to be on number 13. That's his first foul. And Chantry Ross actually hasn't scored since the first quarter. PG's been shutting him down.
Good job. He's one of their lead scorers, so if they can shut him down, it's easy money here through the rest of the game.
Casey's going to miss both of them.
I haven't seen Casey shoot that bad from the line ever.
He's not an amazing free throw shooter, but he's all right. They call a push on Kubika. He was just standing there with his hands up.
That'll be Wika's second. Last game he fouled out.
That was... Almost a travel by Ross.
Lone Peak looking to slow it down. Run a play. Reset.
Yeah, looking to tie the game up right here.
About 2:40 left in this game for the halftime.
Ross is almost going to throw it away.
TP almost had a steal there. Double team there by TP and Kale. And they're going to double team up top. They're running a zone defense now. Switching it up a little bit.
Great defense by PG. Ross is going to inbound way back to number 13, all the way in the backcourt. Ross with the ball. Over number 32. Deep pass to Ross again.
Vikings run a really good zone defense, really tight, trying to get the Knights flustered a little bit.
Yeah, this has been a 50-second offensive possession for Lone Peak, and a bad shot, but fouled by Matt, I guess.
It's an interesting call. I didn't really see any contact, but
I know there's no contact on that actually.
A good showing here for both schools. It's nice to see so many basketball fans here in Lone Peak tonight.
Ross at the line. He's going to shoot 2. He's going to make his first. He's going to put Lone Peak down by 1.
That's 15 fouls called in this first half.
A lot of fouls.
Not as much as last game. It was close to, I believe, 15 on each side.
That's crazy.
Going into the second half.
He'll make both, so he'll tie up the game.
Inside for Casey. Kale, top of the key. Good board by Matt, and he misses. 32 with the rebound.
He's really got to square up on those shots. He's fading. Open 3 way off from number 1. And Casey with the rebound. And a foul, there you go.
Took him a little bit to get there.
Number 13, second foul.
These games are normally aggressive. These Lone Peak PG games are always aggressive, always fun to watch. So Kale will shoot his first shots from the line.
He'll make his first. Make his second. It's going to put him up by 2.
How many viewers are we at? Last time we did 100 and some. Go to this one.
Vikings with the press defense. Banks at the top. Guarding 13. And it looks like it'll be a reach in there by Banks. Don't know about that call, not really for sure. Nonetheless, number 13 will go to the line now. The PG bench, or PG student section now yelling, take his whistle for the bad reffing calls here in the first half. And he makes both, ties up the game at 28. Vikings in transition. TP going out to Banks, inside, and the mat, and that's good. So the Vikings with a 2-point lead. Lone Peak probably looking to take the last shot here. Number 0, Stalin at the top of the key. Taking the last shot. Vikings not staying out of their zone. And now they're going in.
Hard 3 from number 32, air ball.
And it'll be a foul on TP.
I don't know if he was going up. Did they call? They counted him going up.
That foul actually on Kale Mickelson. Wika coming in for TP.
Love to see some points for these last 5 seconds for PG. That would be great.
Yeah, 29-30. Close game. Hits this one.
Tight game.
5.3. Kale running across the baseline. Akina taking the ball.
Open. He's open.
Hits it. No good.
They're going to call it travel.
Travel.
Oh, man, of all things right there, they call it travel.
1.9 seconds left in this first half, and they're calling a travel on Akina. So Akina now coming out for Tyler Pearson.
They're going to double team Ross, and then Matt's going to stick in the paint just in case there's an alley-oop. Ross is going to have to take a half court. Travel? Nope.
Half court travel sounds about right.
Yeah. Tied game. That's crazy.
30-30 going into this second half.
We'll see which teams come out firing.
What did you see so far in this first half, Tyler?
PG getting into the three-pointers. Kavika hitting a couple. And also Matt and the defense, actually. The PG defense has been pretty dang good. The first quarter was pretty rough, but other than that, that last quarter was pretty good.
If they run like that the second quarter, I don't see why PG can't win this game. I believe it's all up to the refs. If the refs let them play a little bit, it's a basketball game. You know, fouls are called, people get hit. It's a physical sport. If the refs let them play a little bit, I think it'll be a good second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Sydney Harlan going to make an announcement for the fundraiser. Take it away.
Hello and welcome back to our broadcast of the Pleasant Grove varsity men's basketball game. Pleasant Grove is currently leading 32-30 at the start of the third quarter.
Okay.
Right now, Chantry Ross with the ball. Ross dribbles around looking for a pass. Drives in. Gets an easy layup to fall.
That's good. Here we go, Casey with the ball. Coming up.
Pumps, kicks out to Kavika. Kavika over to Kale. Kale for three. That'll be no good.
Nope.
Rebound grab by number 3, Ashworth. Ashworth to Branchley. Branchley to Ashworth. That's good from the 3-point line.
PG down by 3.
A good hard-fought team by both teams right now. Cross half court to Kale Mickelson.
3.
Kavika Keenan for 3. He's already hit 2. No good. Rebound grab by Tyler Pearson after bobbling around. Kale Mickelson, alley-oop. Matt, no good. Put back Matt Coleman. Good job there on being able to grab that rebound after his miss. Missed a lot of shots like that. It's been a little surprising. That's Ross over to Ashworth. Ashworth will drive in. Easy layup for Ashworth. Low peak, 3-point lead again. Inbound Casey Brown over to Kale Mickelson. Lone Peak playing a full court trap. Kavika Kina will drive in.
They're playing a lot of defense in Lone Peak.
Yeah. Casey Brown for 3, and that's good.
How was that 3, Parker?
It was great because Casey struggled a little bit from the 3-point line over the past couple of weeks, so hopefully that can get him back into a rhythm tonight.
Yeah.
Because we've missed the 3-point game a lot the past 2 weeks. Branchley would take a 3, bank off the near side rim. Rebound, Van Coleman. Akina to Pearson. Pearson thinks about shooting. Casey Brown drives into the paint. Layup, no good. Rebound grabbed by number 30, Brinkerhoff.
Foul in play.
We'll call a block on Akina as Ross runs him over.
What a shame.
A lot of those 50-50 calls have gone Lone Peak's way tonight. There's been a few called PG's way, but looks like the refs are arguing.
Man, Derek Church on the bench being mad.
As Tyler Fairbanks will enter the game for Akina, as Akina picks up his 3rd foul. Chantry Ross will shoot. Ross playing very well for this Lone Peak team. Knocked down quite a few crucial free throws the last time these 2 teams met. Lone Peak won that game by 4, and they'll take a 3-point lead. Ross, game-high scoring with 14 points. Over to Casey Brown. Casey pumps, drives in, layup, and that's good.
That was good.
Great job going through that defense, being physical. Into Brinkerhoff. Brinkerhoff will get easy layup as Pleasant Grove did not get back on defense fast enough.
Casey back with the ball.
Lone Peak a lot of fast break points in this game. Casey Brown will drive in, lose control of the ball. Re-grab it, Matt Van Coleman. Dunk, that's good.
Defense. Lone Peak is playing a lot of defense.
Yeah, a lot of good, tough D. Ross over to Ashworth. Ashworth over Tyler Fairbanks. Wow. Just drains it from deep over Tyler Fairbanks. It's crazy. Kale Mickelson will drive in. Layup, that's good.
A lot of good hand stuff.
Ashworth will travel. And it'll be a Lone Peak turnover, Pleasant Grove ball. Ashworth not happy about that call.
Ben Coleman coming in.
Yeah, he'll leave the game. Jesse Boggs will enter. Boggs not a ton of minutes tonight. Doesn't have any points. Picked up 1 foul on the block. Inbound will go to Casey Brown as Lone Peak continues this full court press. Kale Mickelson will cross half court, guarded by number 1, Branchley. Mickelson drives in, kicks out to Casey. Casey gets a screen from Matt.
That wasn't Matt.
Oh, sorry. Jesse. as Tyler Fairbanks will drive in and lose control of the ball. Fast break opportunity for Lone Peak. Layup. That's good. They'll call a travel on Jesse Boggs. Pleasant Grove down by 5 right now. Lone Peak ball. Yeah, Jesse had to stop. Brinkerhoff didn't go on that fast break, so he just sat back there playing D. Ross, a little bit of fancy dribbling. Doesn't really lead him anywhere. As number 32 over to Brinkerhoff, easy layup. Number 32, Tyler Madsen, really was the difference maker in that last game, banking in 3 3-pointers in a row. Lone Peak will take a 7-point lead with 3:37 left in the third quarter, and Pleasant Grove will call a timeout. Lone Peak just full control of the momentum right now after a couple key turnovers by Pleasant Grove and some great offense by the Knights.
And great defense.
Yeah, Coach McAllister not even going to his board, just talking straight to his players, trying to get them focused and back into this game. Both teams will leave their huddles. It'll be Pleasant Grove basketball. Kale Mickelson to inbound to Casey Brown. Ross still at that full court press.
Casey Brown driving with the ball.
Brown gets it past half court, drives in, fouled, and one.
That was something right there.
Casey just taking matters into his own hands, getting a tough physical and one.
Let's just hope Casey can come up with these free throws that he's been missing.
Refs talking to Coach McAllister, not really sure what they're going at each other for. As Casey Brown will shoot and one to bring this to a 3-point game.
4-point game.
No, to bring it to a 3-point game. That's good for Casey. Inbound to Ross. Ross back to Ashworth. Ashworth gets a screen, pops from 3. Not a lot of contact there. It looked like just good.
There's a foul on Casey Brown.
Yeah, good job throwing himself there by Ashworth. And he'll be able to shoot threes. Ben Coleman will enter back into the game. Ashworth misses the first free throw. Get a chance for 2 more. It's good from the second one. Vika Keenan will also enter back into the game for Tyler Pearson. And for the third and final free throw, Ashworth sinks it.
5-point game.
Inbound Mickelson. Down to Casey will hand it off to Kavika Akina. Akina to Brown. Casey looking for a pass. Trying to get killed at runner over the corner. He'll drive in. Kick out to Tyler Fairbanks. Fairbanks to Brown. Casey will get fouled.
By number 32.
Now, Casey, it'll be an inbound play, sorry. Entering the game for the Knights, it's number 51. Big, tough player. And he'll foul Matt. 51, Pay. Tackle for the football team this year. Recently signed with Brigham Young University. And you can tell they play football right there. Just
Oh, yeah.
threw Van Komen to the ground.
And Komen looked like a rag doll.
Yeah. So happens when you just outweigh someone by 100 pounds. And Aquino will inbound. Inbound, Matt Van Komen. Looked like he got fouled on the way up, but no call. Rebound, Lone Peak. Ashworth. That'll be Madsen sink the three. Till now, Madsen hasn't had any points in this game. Call a foul on. Looks like number 51 Pay again, based off his reaction. Yeah, they'll call a second push on him. Hey, looking to be a tough physical player, and that's what he's doing right now. Aquino inbound the ball. Lone Peak with an 8-point lead, 54-46. Inbound, Tyler Fairbanks, three-pointer. That's good. Bring that down to a 5-point lead for Lone Peak as
Tyler making some points on the board.
yeah, Ashworth, Tyler Fairbanks, those are his first points too. He's also struggling to get something to fall this game. That'll be to number 15.
Lone Peak outside with a three.
Another three for Taylor Madsen. Exact same thing that happened in the last game. Just daggers from outside the three-point range. Casey looking for a pass.
Back out to Tyler. Tyler drives.
Nearly stolen. Out to Aquino. Aquino will get called for a carry. And Jacob Pincock will enter the game for Cale Mickelson. Inbound to Ashworth. No cross half court. Pay. Back to Brenchley. Back to Pay. To Ashworth. Ashworth to drive in. Kick out to... Sorry, I couldn't see who that was. 15. Over to Madsen, who will travel, but no call. Took a definite shuffle step there, and Van Komen will get the rebound. Madsen wanted a foul, but they'll call a jump ball on that. It'll be Lone Peak ball still, as the possession arrow favors them.
Possession goes to Lone Peak.
Inbound to Pay. Pay out to Madsen. Madsen looked like he thought about a deep three for a sec, but he'll dribble around looking for a pass. He'll reset the offense. Into Brenchley. Brenchley out to Ashworth. Ashworth no good from the three-point rebound by number 15. He'll lose control of the ball, grabbed by Tyler Fairbanks. Jacob Pincock, pass break opportunity. He'll slow it down though. Get it to Aquino. Aquino will get fouled by either Madsen or Brenchley. Kind of sandwiched in on that.
Looked like Madsen.
Lone Peak right now with another 8-point lead. Aquino will get the call in from Coach McAllister. Inbound to Pincock. Pincock across the court. Dangerous pass to Aquino, but he'll take possession of it. Into Van Komen. Out to Aquino. Back into Van Komen. Fadeaway shot. That'll fall for Van Komen. Great shot there. 6-point game.
25 seconds left.
Yeah, 25 seconds left in this third quarter, as Ashworth will slow it down. Ashworth dribble around to the half-court line, guarded by Fairbanks. They call a foul, it looks like, on Tyler Fairbanks, yeah. They'll call a block. Inbound goes to Pay. Hands it off to Ashworth. Ashworth probably looking for just one final shot in this quarter. Three-pointer, no good. Bricks it off the front. That'll be a buzzer beater for the Knights.
8-point game.
8-point game right now for the Lone Peak Knights. Lone Peak just able to hit more threes than Pleasant Grove that quarter. That's been the biggest difference for the past 2 times we played this game. It's just when you get 3, when they get 3 and you get 2.
Yeah, points just start adding up.
Pleasant Grove able to play a good second quarter after taking a small, after Lone Peak took a small lead in the first quarter. But hopefully a strong fourth quarter can bring them back into this game.
Yeah.
And
But Tyler Fairbanks making some points for the first time in this game.
yeah, he's playing really good. Right now looking in the fourth quarter, Matt's just being out physical in the paint right now by Pay. Pay got 2 fouls doing it, but he's been able to keep Van Komen out from doing any big damage. As the fourth quarter will start.
Advantage for being a tackle.
Lone Peak right now the number 2 team in the state of Utah, ranked just behind Wasatch Academy at 17-3. Pleasant Grove number 4, I believe, behind Olympus High School at 16-4, I think. Yeah, 16-4. Pleasant Grove will get an opportunity to inbound the ball. Referee is talking to a couple of Lone Peak players, asking about a towel. Floor must be a little wet. And we'll have to take a small second to wait for them to get this fourth quarter underway. Lone Peak right now the favorites in this game, favored by I believe 4 on our over-under spread. Inbound to Akina, guarded by Chantry Ross. Ross still game high in points. Casey Brown into Van Komen. Van Komen, hook shot, that's good, over Pay. Great job there. Let's go 53, Lone Peak 59.
6-point
Ross over to Ashworth. Ashworth will take a dribble over to Branchley. Branchley back out to Ross to Pay. Pay thinks about the shot for a sec. To Ross. Ross back to Pay. Nearly stolen. Over to Ashworth. Into 15, and he'll be grabbed by Tyler Fairbanks. Actually, they'll call a foul on. It's like number 51, Connor Pay. Will actually be on number 15. Everyone in the whole stadium assumed that was going to be a foul on Tyler Fairbanks.
Kale passing.
Okay, we'll get the ball back from Akina. Casey.
Vikings are
around
playing
with
a
the
slow.
pass. They got to Akina. Want to get some good shots in right now. Casey will get a screen from Van Komen. Up to Komen. No good. That'll be tipped away by Pay. Fast break opportunity. Branchley. Call a foul on the Vikings on that. Looks like on Cale Mickelson. Casey Brown got a clean. Actually, that will be on Casey Brown. Looked like to me Casey had a clean tip on that ball as he came in.
Sure did.
Branchley will shoot 2. Pleasant Grove at 14 fouls. Lone Peak at 6. And Fairbanks.
4 fouls, not 14.
Yeah, 14 fouls. Pearson will check in for Fairbanks. And into the game for the Knights. And Jackson Brinkerhoff will come in for Connor Pay. Branchley's second free throw is good.
That was the first.
Oh, sorry, that was the first. I forgot they had to take a break for that. Branchley's 11th point of the game. Lone Peak with 3 players over 10 points right now. Pleasant Grove with 2 in Casey Brown and Van Komen. Nicholson across half court. switch to Aquina. Over to Casey Brown. Brown gets a screen from Van Komen. So second screen from Van Komen. Cross court to Tyler Pearson. Pearson will drive in. Pump. And that's good. Nice shot pump there, getting Brenchley to jump. Pleasant Grove 6-point deficit right now. Brinkerhoff, no good. Rebound grabbed by Ashworth. Deep three for Ross. No good. Rebound, Van Komen. Will be an over the back foul on number 15 for the Knights.
Number 15, Jackson Pollard.
Pleasant Grove will enter the bonus right now and will shoot 1-1. Van Komen will be shooting 1-1. Madsen will enter the game.
Van Komen struggling with free throws at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, but fixed it very quickly and has actually shot very well for the most part. Van Komen's first free throw opportunity will fall. Pleasant Grove 56, Lone Peak 61. Van Komen hits 19 points. He is now the game high in points for the game. Leads both teams in points. Van Komen second free throw, no good off the back. Ross. Nearly stolen by Casey Brown to go out of bounds. Lone Peak ball. Inbounding for the Knights will be Ashworth, I believe.
Has been a long day, Parker.
Yeah. Right now, Pleasant Grove, I believe, in second in our region, behind Lone Peak. They've lost to Bingham, and three-pointer from Branchley, no good. Rebound by Casey Brown. Foul on Chancery Ross, and Casey Brown will get a shoot 1-1.
It's passing.
We'll actually call that. On the ground. Casey will take it past half court. Casey Brown. Call another carry on Pleasant Grove. Just odd. Don't see those very much in basketball anymore.
No.
Very rare foul. Inbound to Ashworth. Ashworth will cross half court. Swing to Ross. Ross gets a screen from Brinkerhoff. He'll drive in to Branchley. Brinkerhoff three-pointer. That's good. Just wide open. Lone Peak to take another 8-point lead in this game. Nicholson, drive in, nearly stolen. Out to Tyler Pearson, again nearly stolen. Foul. Madsen hacked at Aquina's arms, but no foul is called. Madsen's been hacking at arms all night long, but nothing's been really called on him. Pearson, good swing pass there from Nicholson. Casey Brown gets a screen from Van Komen. Over the arm, Tyler Pearson, three-pointer, that's good. Pleasant Grove 59, Lone Peak 64. Pleasant Grove will bring this to a 5-point game. And it looks like Lone Peak, I believe, will call a timeout. Oh, we got 30-second timeout. Great job right there by Tyler Pearson. Pleasant Grove, good ball movement. Casey Brown just over his head, not even looking in the general direction of Pearson, but just knowing where he was, having great court awareness. Earlier today, our girls team defeated Lone Peak's girls team. Doing so, they qualified for state. Good job there by our girls team.
Yeah.
Congratulations to all teams who make state. It's a great thing when anyone does it.
Such a great feeling to make state.
Yeah, it is. And we're going to try to broadcast those games, so hope you tune in to listen to those games. It will be Pleasant Grove inbound as Branchley will inbound the ball. Kale Mickelson a soft press on Ashworth. Ashworth guarded by Mickelson and Pearson. Swings it back to Branchley. Madsen goes around, drives in. Kicks out to Branchley. Rejected by Van Komen.
That was
great block
amazing.
there. Akina gets the deflection. Will dribble around. Kale Mickelson into Van Komen. Guarded by Brinkerhoff. Spins. They'll call it a traveling violation on Van Komen.
Van Komen has such a good advantage with his height. 7'4".
Great job on defense, but he's taken one too many steps there on that offensive possession. 4 minutes left, plenty of time for anything to happen in this game. Madsen dribbles around, drives in. Will be fouled by Van Komen.
Almost got stuffed again, though.
Yeah, very close. He'll go to the line shooting two.
22, Matthew Van Komen. Taylor Madsen shooting 2 for the Knights.
Madsen right now with 6 points. He'll miss his first free throw of the night. Get a chance for a second. And on the second free throw, no good either. Rebound grab by Van Komen. Akina, cross half court. Tyler Pearson. Pearson swings to Akina. Akina, Mickelson, no good. Air balls the three-pointer. Rebound grab by Madsen. We'll pass it to Ashworth. Ashworth crosses half court. Dribble around looking for a play to set up. Gets the call from his coach. Ross. And Lone Peak will call a timeout. Pleasant Grove 59, Lone Peak 64. 5-point lead for the Knights. Great game tonight. Big rivalry. Both teams and schools hate each other just so much. Right now, about just under 4 minutes left in this game. Casey Brown, 16 points. Van Komen, 19 points, the two leaders for their respective teams. For Lone Peak, we have Chantry Ross with 17 points. He seemed like kind of a non-factor in this game, but has had a very quiet but good night,
Yeah.
I feel like. And then tied in second would be Branchley and Ashworth with 12, and then Brinkerhoff with 11. Just getting good points from everywhere along that lineup right now. Still a very close game as we draw to the closing stretch. Both teams will leave their huddles. Ashworth to inbound. It'll be an interesting inbounding formation. Everyone on the opposite side of the court. Inbound to Ross. Ross drive in. That'll be a charge on Chantry Ross. Good job there by Tyler Fairbanks to set his feet. Mickelson to inbound. That'll be Ross's third foul. Lone Peak right now, 3 players with 3 fouls. Pleasant Grove, Akina with 3 fouls, and quite a few players with 2. Kale Mickelson out to Brown. Casey gets a high screen from Matt. Take it the other direction. Layup, that's good. That'll fall for Casey. Pleasant Grove 61, Lone Peak 64. 3-point game right now. Chantry Ross, Ashworth. Look for Lone Peak to try to pop a 3. That's what's been happening all night. Pleasant Grove will pull it close. Lone Peak will just launch up something from the 3-point range and increase the lead again. Ashworth. Branchley. Brinkerhoff 3-pointer. That's good. Just left it wide open again. 2 easy 3s for him. As Lone Peak will take a 6-point lead once again. Akina guarded by Ross. Akina out to Mickelson. Casey Brown, deep 3 over Branchley. And that's good for Casey. Great shooting there. Pleasant Grove 3-point game again right now. Casey Brown 21 points.
Leading with the highest score of the game.
Casey Brown showing no sign of a rest he's been shown for the past few games. playing so well. Brinkerhoff, Branchley. Branchley swings to Ashworth. 3-point. That's good. Both teams just trading 3-pointers at this point. Inbound to Kavika. Casey Brown, spin move. Into Van Coleman. Van Coleman. Back out to Mickelson. Great grab there by Kale, guarded by Branchley. They'll call a foul on Branchley, it looks like. And Kale will go to the line, shooting 1-1. Lone Peak with 9 team fouls. Pleasant Grove with 5. Branchley, that's his 4th. But 2 minutes left in the game, doesn't matter at this point. Enters number 15 will enter for number 32, Madsen. Kale, first free throw, will fall. Get a chance to shoot a second. Kale, second free throw here, chance to pull it to a 4-point game for the Knights. And that'll spin around the hoop and fall out. Ross with the ball, takes it past half court. Ashworth. Ashworth over to Brinkerhoff. Brinkerhoff to Ashworth, back to Brinkerhoff. Dribbles around. Ross. Back to Brinkerhoff. Van Coleman plays some tight D right now and will foul. This means Pleasant Grove 6 fouls. They'll be on the ground. Ashworth will get the inbound. Minute 26 left in this game. Pleasant Grove with the 5-point deficit. Inbound. Brinkerhoff. That's good on the way. Inbound to Akina. He'll be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Lone Peak just all across the board. Such good shooting. 17, 12, 15, 16, and another player with 12. Akina, chance to shoot 2. Pull this back into a 5-point game. First free throw, no good. Akina shooting his second free throw. It's Kale and Matt under the box. Second free throw is good. 6-point game for the Knights. Ashworth, guarded heavily. Gets it to Branchley. Branchley to 15. 15 out to number 3, Ashworth. Ashworth, good crossover there and be fouled by Akina. Six-point game right now for the Knights. Stephen Ashworth shooting 1 and 1. No good from the first one. Rebound by Van Coleman. Passes to Akina. Akina to cross half court.
Akina back.
Hands it off to. Oh, sorry, you go.
Brown with the drive.
Nice and 1 there. Great job there by Casey. Pleasant Grove 68, Lone Peak 72.
Casey will get 2.
Casey hits this. Pleasant Grove will be a 1-possession game. And he does. 53 seconds left. Pleasant Grove down by 3. Pleasant Grove will take a timeout with 53 seconds left in this game. Oh, good defense right here by the Vikings needed.
This fourth quarter, Vikings
playing very well. This is where I feel like Utah basketball needs a shot clock so teams can't just sit out the final 50 seconds of the game.
Yeah.
Something has been discussed over the years but hasn't been put into action. So teams have just been able to hold on to it for limitless amounts of time. As both coaches discuss their game plans to their team. We invite you to tune in on Friday as Pleasant Grove plays their senior night versus Bingham.
You played Bingham on Friday, right?
Yeah, their senior night versus Bingham. And actually not losing a ton of players this year. Jesse Boggs, a senior. Parker Harrison, who hurt his knee in the blue-white scrimmage, will be a senior. Tyler Pearson, a senior, and I believe that's actually, and Jacob Pincock.
And quite a few JV players.
Yeah, quite a good junior. Oh, and Kainoa Maldonado will all
Seniors.
be graduating after this year. They're returning Kel Mickelson, Matt Van Coleman, Casey Brown, Kavika Akina, Tyler Fairbanks. Whole lot of players. Branchley to inbound. Inbounds, number 15, will be immediately fouled by Tyler Fairbanks. He'll go to the line shooting 1 and 1. Van Coleman to enter back into the game. Enter the game for Pearson. Get a chance to shoot 1 and 1, pull this to a 5-point two-possession game. And that first shot, no good. Grabbed off the glass by Van Coleman. Great job there. Pleasant Grove, Aquino will cross half court. Kick out to Kel Mickelson. Kel will drive in. Little step. That's good on the way up. Pleasant Grove down by only 1 point. As Pleasant Grove will call another timeout, I assume.
Most Pleasant Grove games, this is where Pleasant Grove kicks it. Usually.
Yeah, playing super well. A couple teams gone down to the wire and just has not fallen away for the Vikings this year. This might be the first game that'll turn into a close game into a Pleasant Grove victory.
After losing to Lone Peak a couple weeks ago, the Vikings will win.
Really ridiculously hard stretch right now for Pleasant Grove playing Lone Peak, the defending champions of Bingham, American Fork, but stumbled a little bit, but able to get back straightened up for this game and a chance to beat Lone Peak for the first time in a while. It's been a while. I don't remember the last time we defeated.
Has it been 4 years?
I don't know.
This game has been intense in this last quarter.
Yeah, I believe 3 or 4 years since we've beat Lone Peak, so that would be huge for Pleasant Grove right now to beat Lone Peak.
Just this gym is getting so loud.
Yeah, both teams will enter back on the court. Branchley to inbound. Pleasant Grove still can foul once more before entering the double bonus and shooting 2 fouls. Inbound to Ashworth. Ashworth back over to Ross. Ross back to Ashworth. To Branchley. Branchley to number 15. Easy layup right there for Brinkerhouse. 3-point game for the Knights right now. Casey Brown with the ball. 19 seconds left in the game. Coach, drive. The call, block on Lone Peak. Casey Brown will be shooting 2. Chance to put this into a 1-point deficit. 17 seconds left in this game. It's going nuts. Casey Brown. So a loss here for Pleasant Grove would just be a killer.
Especially with pushing it this much this season.
Casey Brown will miss his first free throw. 3-point game still. Chancery Ross signaling to his teammates, no 3-ball. Just cannot allow a 3. Second one to fall, 2-point game for Lone Peak. Expect an immediate foul on the inbound. Inbound to Ashworth. We'll call a foul on Pleasant Grove, but Ashworth stepped around after getting the ball. Should have been a travel and Pleasant Grove ball. And Ashworth will get a chance to shoot 2 free throws Mostly 4-point game. Pleasant Grove chanting the very common Daddy's Money chant at Lone Peak right now. Ashworth to shoot 1 and 1. Huge free throws right here. Jim just being so loud. And he'll sink that first free throw. 3-point game. Second free throw right now for Ashworth. He'll sink that second 4-point lead for the Knights right now. Pleasant Grove though doesn't have to shoot a 2 though because they need 4 points anyway. Casey Brown pump fake deep 3. No good. Rebound by Brinkerhoff. Will be fouled immediately by Mickelson.
Five seconds left.
That's the game right now. Timeout will be called. Brinkerhoff will shoot 2. 5 seconds left in this game. Oh, just a killer for Pleasant Grove. Another close loss to Lone Peak. Struggled to pull through against Lone Peak. It's killed them the past few years. Last time they won, I believe, was with Riley Court and Forrest Pincock, so quite a few years ago.
Yeah.
Losing them in the finals.
Lone Peak students are already celebrating.
That's pretty much game unless he airballs both these free throws and something crazy happens with Pleasant Grove. Great job by this Pleasant Grove team. Fighting to come back after taking the third quarter deficit of up to 10 points, I believe is Lone Peak's biggest lead. Great job by the Knights tonight. Just out shooting Pleasant Grove.
I gotta do the camera. Just announce the score because I can't change it.
Basketball sponsors. Jackson Brinkerhoff shooting 2 for the Knights.
Right now, Jackson Brinkerhoff will be shooting 2 as they enter the double bonus. Brinkerhoff misses his first shot. Brinkerhoff for the second free throw. No good. Rebound, Cale Mickelson, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time will run out. Pleasant Grove will lose by 1.
That's so devastating.
Second game this year, Pleasant Grove has lost by 1. Just heartbreaking loss for the Vikings right now. I really don't know what to say. Join us on Friday for the Bingham game. Pleasant Grove a chance to avenge that 1-point loss that happened at Bingham. Drive home safely, and this. Good night from Parker Bayless and Tyler Fuller on PGSN.